So to find the inverse from a graph, we essentially have to flip all the x, y points. So if we have actual points, we can just flip the x and y, plot the new point, and be done. If we don't, to visualize it, we just have to reflect it over the y equals x line. So the y equals x line is that perfect diagonal. And we just need to reflect the original graph over this line, and we'll have the inverse graph. So what that means, reflecting it over the line, essentially, say we have this point right here. If I draw a straight line perpendicular to the line, that's how, that distance, I need to go the exact same distance the other way, and there's that point on the new graph. So I'll try another. If we have this further point out here, you draw, essentially visualize a line straight to the graph, perpendicular to it, go that exact same distance the other way, there's that new point. And obviously I'm estimating a bit, but it gives you an idea. So this end point here, straight to the line, straight the other way, there's that new point. We can keep doing this. Point here, straight to the line, approximate the same distance the other way. There's a new point for that one. And notice you're going to be going to both ends of this y equals x line. So let's start on the other side. Estimate straight to that line, reflect it the other way. There's that new point. So that should give us enough to visualize, estimate, and then that blue line would be our inverse line. So you take your original graph, essentially fold the graph on y equals x, where it ends up would be your inverse. If you have actual points, for example, say I knew, here we go with this point here, we'll call it 6, 0. That would mean if 6, 0 is on the original graph, that means that 0, 6 would be on the inverse graph. And notice, you visualize this point up here is the point 0, 6. Again, I made up that number, but it's that same idea. You can just flip-flop the x and y's and get your new points.